What up, guys? Midwest Brownwood Chronicles, episode 4, take 1. How you guys doing? I am talking to you guys live from Fort Worth, Texas. I am here for one of my best friend's engagement parties to his lovely fiance. I'm here with my wife, my son. One of my best friends traveled with us. I'm currently sitting out on the little patio in front of our, well, I guess on the back of our Airbnb. It's got a little cute yard, and I look at my wife all the time and tell her I'm one of those who I want us to always have our backyards and everything for our dogs. And if there was a way in life where I had to be in a two-bedroom apartment, this wouldn't be the worst way to live. Honestly, they got a little yard, a little fence, a little space. It really isn't that horrible, and it's a beautiful 80-degree day today. So I'm outside, and it sounds wonderful and it smells beautiful. So yeah, let's get into it. I finally did it. I finally went and saw Bring Her Back, horror movie of the year for me thus far. I think it was amazing. I think it was such a well thought out movie. Even when I thought I knew the twists and turns in the movie, that's not true at all. I did not know what was happening. I did not see a lot of things coming. I told my friends it's one of those you think it's about you don't want to be in the dark and you don't want to be afraid of everything. It's not that kind of movie. It's not going to be, oh my God, they turn the lights out, be scared. No, it's one of those movies that's going to come at you, make you think about things in different ways. That eerie feeling like something's creeping up on your shoulder, getting ready to walk up and grab you. That kind of feeling. That's what that movie emulates. They do it so well. They have so many gruesome scenes. And I'm going to say the word gruesome. Like, guys, gruesome, okay? Turning away from the screen, gruesome. This isn't gore or fucking Terrifier or Saw. No, this is, wow, excellent. They did everything I wanted them to do. A plus 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 plus. So now I wait for, I think it's called Different Animals. I can't think of the damn name. It's a shark movie that looks suspenseful. There's one coming out with Dave Franco and Allison Brie together. That shit looks amazing. I'm excited to go see that movie too. Really, the one I'm looking forward to the most now, I'll probably talk about it at length here in the next few months, is Weapons. I don't know what that is. It's coming out in August. A whole school class of kids vanishes from a specific teacher's room and never come back. I don't know. It looks crazy too. I'm excited for that. Horror movie season is upon us. Bring Her Back. If I give you guys recommendations already, Bring Her Back is the one I need you guys to go and see. That one, A plus plus plus. All right, jumping into these NBA playoffs again. I told you guys I believe the Knicks were going to lose this series in 5. Well, they just won Game 5 2 days ago, and they're getting ready to play Game 6 tonight against the Pacers. We got a lot of bandwagon fans who are Knicks fans now because they're a famous franchise and everything. But like I told you guys, the Pacers are not losing this series. When your superstar only takes 7 shots in a game, I think he's looking at the series and saying, I don't got to work that hard to beat this team. I'll wait till we get back home to Indiana on Saturday, and we can go ahead and put the finishing touches on a series that we're going to dominate. So I think the series ends tonight. I think the Pacers come in with a crazy amount of energy. The fans are so excited to get back to the finals. It's going to be electric in that arena today. So I think that series is over. Thunder just won their series in 5 games against the Timberwolves. Very disappointed in Anthony Edwards. I came on here multiple times and told you guys I think he's the second coming of LeBron James, and I sincerely believe that. But he did a lot of things that LeBron James was notable for at the beginning of his career. All the talent in the world, can play with any of the big dogs, any of the vets that have been out, but it just feels like he comes up short against all-around teams. And in Ant's case, it's the Timberwolves against the Thunder, but Shea has an all-around team next to him. And I feel like with Ant-Man, he had a bunch of players who looked really great in certain series and then just didn't show up in other ones. So he needs consistent stars around him like Shea has now. Then things could have been different. But I realistically think it's going to be Pacers Thunder in the finals. And right now, as I'm sitting here, I think it's going to be Thunder in 6. And my caveat is unless Tyrese Halliburton comes out in games 1 and 2 and just goes superstar Nova, which he really could. But that's a really, really great defensive team. And the Pacers, just like the Timberwolves, do have some turnovers, do have a knack for just kind of lacking the mental focus to stay engaged the whole time. So they could get down by 20, 30 in the blink of an eye. So we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a good finals, and to any of the fans that try to act like it won't be a good finals because it's not the creme de la creme of teams. It's not the Lakers, the Warriors, or the Knicks, or the Sixers. Or guys, if you love NBA basketball like I do, we're just excited to see two different teams that have never won have that hunger, that desire to be the best team. That's what I love about sports. I don't care what sport it is: badminton, ping pong. It could be table tennis. It could be cornhole, bowling. All I want to see is people who want to be the best of the best at their position, at their sport. And then I'm going to be there because watching that kind of passion always gets me excited. So I think it's going to still be a really good series. I hope it goes 7 games, but the Thunder just have a little too much firepower for me to really believe they're going to lose this series. We'll see how it goes. Young teams tend to do some random things, but I think the Thunder got this down pat. Okay. In today's social issues, what's going on out in the world? Oh, guys, I read this crazy story about a man in Alaska who went on a hike with his wife, and they were trying to avoid falling rocks, and he had a 700-pound boulder fall on him. I was looking at the pictures and everything. This man was holding on for dear life. Literally got saved because all the boulders around the 700-pound boulder caught the boulder before it smashed him. So his body was essentially impaled under the boulder, but his wife was able to hold his head up out of the water so that he wouldn't drown and to give him a little bit of alleviation off of his neck. They said he sat there for 3 hours before paramedics and fire crew could get there because they couldn't get to them by walking or traveling. They had to take a helicopter and ravine down. Guys, I'm a nature boy. I like traveling. I like going out adventuring. I like hiking. I like doing things I've never done before. They said a 700-pound boulder. A 700-pound boulder. God loves that man. He got blessed twice. They said his wife had to try to go and find reception, so she had to leave him for a little while. Said she only walked 300 yards, which isn't even a 15-minute walk away, and she literally found reception. That's luck. That's love. That is God on your side. Count your blessings. Be more careful when you go hiking. It's Alaska though, and I think Alaska's a lot of hiking, so just be safe. You know, that's the big story more than anything. Not politics, but I do enjoy Barack Obama, and I've been seeing all the stuff about him and his wife Michelle and all of their marital issues. And guys, let's be real. As humans right now who live everyday lives in America, we got marriage issues we don't talk about. So why is it magnified that the president and his wife, the former First Lady Michelle Obama, have relationship problems? Who's surprised? Is it easy to be a president of the United States? Is it easy to have politicians, prime ministers, dictators always talking to you and putting your wife on a back burner? No. So then as a man as I am at home, when I can't talk to my wife about what I'm frustrated about sometimes, why would it be a shock that our former president and his wife have marital issues? I'm pretty sure they probably haven't been able to deal with a lot of things they wanted to talk about because they've had a lot of spotlights, a lot of cameras on them. And it's probably been a lot of stress, but kudos to them for working through it. He loves her so much, he's not going to let her go. That was obvious. We know how he really treats his wife. He really does cherish her. And maybe not everybody's perfect. We all know nobody's perfect. But at the same time, he's actually consciously talking about working through it, trying to be better. She's admitting that there's a lot of things she wishes she felt, but she doesn't. And it's just up to him as a man who enjoys her and cherishes her to make it better. But he's our former president, y'all. So sitting there at home like you can't deal with your relationship problems, don't lie to yourselves. If you love somebody enough, you put that effort in, and you put the effort in now. There's no waiting. There's nothing you can gain out of waiting. Take an opportunity to actually make things better for yourself, to actually change things, make yourself smile some more with somebody you truly love and you cherish. Don't waste time feeling like you can't speak how you feel. Let it out. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are doing it on a grand scale. Why can't you guys? Yes. So my last story today, it's actually about movies again. Lilo and Stitch. So I'm actually a very big Disney fan. Back when I was a kid, I watched a lot of Disney movies. Lilo and Stitch was one of those that hit everything, hit the family, hit a foreign animal, like a brand new friend coming in, ET style almost. It did so much as kids, and so reading the reviews now about how poor the ratings are, it kind of let me down. I just feel like Disney's doing a little too extra with trying to bring live action adaptations to the screen. I've heard so much about Snow White and how it caught so much flack because of the CGI they did, and I'm not surprised. They want original, authentic. That's dwarves community getting kind of shunned and told we're just going to use computer generated images. That doesn't make any sense. Um, there's way more roles available for people like that in this world. And Snow White and Seven Dwarfs should have been a great opportunity, but Disney dropping the ball. And that movie came out not even 2 months ago, and it made it in theaters for a week and a half, but they pulled it. Lilo and Stitch isn't anywhere near as bad, but what I remember as a kid is nothing like the movie, is what I've been told. Is there are no similarities that you're looking for. The funny moments, the really cool monsters, a lot of those things have been kind of just taken out of the story altogether to make other parts more impactful. And I just don't know that Disney has to work this hard to make us really love movies we've already fallen in love with as kids. Yeah, here they are, overworking. They need to stop. We got too many movies coming out. It's almost like Marvel fatigue, where us as fans of Marvel and DC, listen, you can remake movies all you want. If the storyline and the actors don't invest in it and actually believe it, we won't believe it either. And Disney the same way. You've had so many live actions in the last 5 years off of your classic Disney movies. Name three of them that have actually been so iconic. We go back to them. Didn't we just get a Mustafa movie? Mufasa movie at the end of December last year. I haven't even seen anything about it. I want to watch it, but am I going to go out of my way to see it? Probably not. I just know Disney's going to keep throwing them out, and they don't have to. Give us one a year, one every 2 years. I think we'd be okay. Working a little too hard to make money in Hollywood is what I keep saying, though. I think the originality, the creativity has not been there in years, which is why we know probably in a month we're going to get another preview of another remake. And like I told you guys, I'm okay with remakes, but this is Hollywood. I think we should have a lot more creatives in that city that actually have ideas. Because I'm a movie buff and I'm going to be there, but make them worthwhile. That's it. That's my quarrel. All right, guys, that has been Brown Boy Chronicles, episode 4. I am your brown boy, Jalen Brownfoot. You guys have a good weekend. I will have a great weekend. We are going to have a great night tonight at the engagement party, getting a little crunk, having a little fun with the fam. Have bugs flying on my head and everything. You guys stay safe. Have a good day. Good to talk to you guys. I'll see you soon. Brown Boy out.